Native Americans had such consideration for the planet that they felt responsible for how they left the land for the next 7 generations. Which brings me great sorrow, because most of us today don't even care about tomorrow. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we put profit above people, greed above need, the rule of gold above the golden rule. I'm sorry we use nature as a credit card with no spending limit, overdrafting animals to extinction, stealing your chance to ever see their uniqueness or become friends with them. Sorry we poison the ocean so much that you can't even swim in them. But most of all, I'm sorry about our mindset, because we had the nerve to call this destruction progress.
Many believe global warming to be a hoax instead of the serious threat that it is. For years, we have been rushed with the facts that our demise is inevitable. But the people aren't listening. The doom and gloom version of this story has become old news, easy to ignore. I think it's because of the delivery. People aren't impressed with the facts, which is why Richard Williams, better known as Prince EA, has effectively used a spoken word poem to better explain this phenomenon. He is known for innovative approaches to controversial topics. In this video, he explains with great detail how our Earth is dying and why it's our fault. Instead of just throwing out evidence, he apologizes for his generation's role in global warming and encourages us to take action. We can be the change we wish to see in this world. It's our job to advocate for the planet Earth, because if we don't, who will? He effectively uses rhetorical strategies of ethos, logos, and pathos within his video presentation and with his choice of words. Williams instilled the feeling of guilt within his audience by pointing out their lack of involvement with this global issue. His strong presence and stand on this phenomenon creates a powerful and emotional connection between himself and his viewers, effectively using pathos. He uses facts throughout his spoken word poem, not only to support his argument, but to make us believe and understand why this is a real threat that we are facing. One piece of evidence used that stood out to me, as well as majority of the audience, I believe, is that the Amazon desert used to be a rainforest. This is not only shocking news, but it helps us understand the problem at hand and how much it has already affected our ecosystem without us realizing. This is a clear example of logos. These facts help us make reason and understand these issues and take them as our own. His reputation as an artist gives him credits. His large following makes people feel like they can trust his word. This effectively uses ethos. All around the world, it's changing because of climate change. Sea levels are rising, droughts are driving desertification, and glaciers are melting. The topic of climate change is controversial, but needs to be discussed. The survival of humankind depends on what is now to counteract the damage of the past.